back to another part of Game Walkthroughs playthrough of Eisenhorn XENOS. And this morning we're playing Eisenhorn again. And let's continue, alright. Don't think we need to do anything other than just look at how close we are to getting the hammer. Yes. Alright, so yeah, let's continue. Still in the investigation. Alright.
We returned to the gun cutter, taking Beckwin with us, but little new information. Save that the bonded merchant guild of Synesius may be worth questioning, and that the Pontius was a name with fatal consequences.
Yep. Alright. Hi. Nope. Nope. I'm talking? Alright, fine. Hey, Wiz, do you have these letters right? Unless they're flying into the cargo hold. No? Oh, yeah, okay, over here. I did not see them.
It's a common enough name in this subsector. I've turned up over 500,000 citizens with that forename. Another 200,000 with it as a middle name, plus another 40 or 50,000 spelling variants.
Wow.
What about the definite article?
I have over 9,000 marks with that connection.
Pontius Glor.
Not on my lists.
Because he's dead?
Because he's dead. But it sort of makes sense.
Pontius Glor, the seventh son of Oberon Glor, a wastrel dilettante who fell into heresy, becoming an abominable disciple of chaos. For 15 long years he wrought discord and evil before being slain by the great Absalom Angevin. Gudrun was the ancestral home of the Glors. He may be dead, but the name and the connection were too obvious to ignore.
Yep.
Midas, find us passage to Gudrun.
That girl Beckwin is waiting in your room.
Not ready? Which the rooms are... Yes, this way. Which our room is in the back. I don't know why that room was open though. Oh, I guess because you can open it, that's it. Look at this thing's made, as bunk rooms, alright. Made to carry more personal than what we currently have. And like you said, the gun cutter, which I don't know how big these things are, but they're probably small, because they're gun cutter, probably the same league as a gunboat. So yeah, maybe smaller, because cutters are typically smaller than gunboats. Alright.
The Arbite say they will charge me with murder and conspiracy.
What?
Sit down. I can make sure the charges are dropped. I have that authority.
Why would you do that? Even if you clear me, I can't carry on here. I'll be marked as trouble. I'll have to move on again.
You're not from Hubris?
No. I was born on Bonaventure. Got here by way of this and that. I've travelled a lot. Never stayed put for very long.
Because things get difficult.
That's right. I'd stuck it out here longer than anywhere. Now that's all screwed up.
Stand up.
Make your mind up.
I want to ask you some questions about the men who employed you at Thawview 12011. If you answer helpfully, I can cut you a deal.
What sort of deal?
I can take you to Gudrun, or I can offer you employment if you're interested.
Employment? Even big bad Inquisitors have needs, huh? That's fine.
I'm pretty sure that's what I
You
meant.
misunderstand. The services I have in mind will be new to you. Not the sort of work you're accustomed to.
You're an odd one, all right. Are all Inquisitors like you?
No.
They're good guys. Half the time. Well, half the time maybe kinda, if they want
Once
to be.
Fishig returned Eiclone's possessions to us from the custodians, Loink and I prepared to conduct an auto-seance. I did not expect to glean much from the process, but it was one of the first techniques I'd learned as an Inquisitor. And it was possible that this close inspection of the psychic residues would reveal something to us.
You're right.
Ready to begin whenever you are, Master.
Alright. Interact. Aha! Okay. Yeah, I left Z then and pressed A when I was trying to find it. Alright. What do we got? Oh, we have to match it. Okay, that must hurt. We should will this into existence. We should will we should will to find it. There we go. I do it fast too. And then find all four of them, which are randomly placed. Oh. Okay, remember, tap, wait a second, then hold. Okay, one more. As you can see, there's a curved bar above the item. And we gotta beat that.
Ah! I can feel the aftertaste of his death. Do not touch it.
Must be terrible. Okay, but the day is late. Oh, that's a tougher one. Okay. A bit more finicky, these. Ooh, a lot more finicky because they're bouncing about. Okay, where's the last one? There you are. Right there. You gotta hit it at the right time.
This has a thick, gelatinous aura. Loink, amplify me.
Let's do that. Ooh, that went fast. I can barely see these things. Oh, that's probably the problem. Gotcha, that's one. Oh, you have to wait for it. Oh, I get it. It's slow and you have to wait for it. Got it. That's what threw me off. And where's the last one? And that's what didn't get kicked out. I guess because he's getting amplified.
De Sumner. I hear De Sumner as a barely audible whisper.
Okay. And now this thing. Is there something else? There's nothing else. Okay, that's another slow one. Okay, go.
It is cold. Colder than the ministrations of Dormant. Nothing. Nothing but malice.
Oh.
There was danger, vile danger, from the casket.
I felt it.
But the whole seance was unseemly, Master. As if distracted and spoiled by some factor.
I can explain. The girl we have aboard is an untouchable.
Keep her away from me.
Yeah, yeah. I was gonna say it. But you remember how Gregor here told her to sit down and stand up, and how she has make up your mind. If she would have been influenced by his by the warp, she would have done what I said for asking. So yeah, that's what it means by untouchable. I think I heard that term before, but basically, I think untouchable means basically they cannot be touched by the warp. They are anti-psychers. So yeah, it should be very valuable on this ship. Nope. Office abilities, monetary 1 case, 3462.01I.40. Premium examinations. Date 24/5. Year 239, 31st millennium. Examiner Mortis Chitrune. Names Modern Inclone or iClone. Age 30th 38th STD. I guess that's standard. Gender male, race human, address unknown / off-world, occupation unknown, professions or positions, last pistol compact box device, pearl inlay box containing 6 obscura tubes and a igniter, credit tile. Okay, let's see if we get any credit shit. Honestly, confusing with that Shadowrun, but I think both Warhammer and Shadowrun use the same type of credit stuff. Um, 3 last pistol cells, a plastic key, utility belt with 4 button pouches containing local coins, a miniature las knife, 3 bars of high calorie rations, a steel toothpick. Okay. Apparently, what's just not good enough for him, or it could be hard to find where he got the toothpick from. Injector vial containing obscura, a small data slate marks and percolates cult marking above left buttock. Suspected decept locus and chaos. 8 laser scars. Suspected cult marking removal. Right eye removed. Bionic implant replacement. Left hand index finger. Permit finger for F22. Alright. Well, there's more. Error. Data wing. Completion of report data. Error. Data wishing completion report error. Or completion report data error. Data response team sent to investigate data. Warning. Preliminary examinations on hold. Security code. .012.2124.5 or .b45. Waiting response team report. Dash dash. Response team alpha preliminary report. Dash dash. Hostile target. Dash facility breach. Dash code 4R5G. Status deceased. Suspicion in biowaste acid. Submission in biowaste acid. Description: male creature, unknown origin. Form structure: size 1mm. Casualties none. Witnesses: Martyrs, Tribune, minor injuries. Oh great. Something happened. Something very big happened. Okay. Anything else I should be doing, or should we get off now? Yeah.
Just prepping for takeoff. We'll be ready shortly.
Alrighty. Hopefully be ready once I walk there. Or when I get there after walking.
And so we left the freezing world of hubris behind, taking Elizabeth and Fishik with us.
Hey, where are we now?
Betancourt piloted the gun cutter up out of the atmosphere to the Essene awaiting above us in orbit. This vast bulk clipper was a trader, running cargoes of fine wine from Hesperus to Hubris.
Apparently, we're when these narrating these events. Okay. 2 silver skulls. Do we follow the erratic one or this one? Unless that was erratic too. Okay, let's go to the right side then. I don't think there's a wrong way to go. I hope not. Can't look at myself. I can't look at Grigor while walking. This is indeed Grigor. As you can see, it's the good old tooth coming out of his head, so yeah.
Tobias Maxilla, the ship's captain, had been recruited by Betancourt to get us to Gudrun in 2 weeks.
Okay. Yes, Grigor. Okay. Once the graphics load in, there we go. So yeah, that's when he's narrating the events. And remember how he said, back, when he first started using his second powers in this game, or when he first entered the, in the beginning of the game, he said, with the mixed powers I had, apparently he didn't have. Apparently he started growing. Hey, saboteurs. Anything else? Nope. Locked up for now. Yeah, I can hear it. All saboteurs. Don't think any money. That's fine. Okay, we're all here. Pilot. Opita. Albita. Albite. Give a skull. All sails. I'm high.
Tobias Maxilla, at your service.
You run this route regularly?
For the past few decades, it's seasonal. Sameta, Hesperus, Tracian, Hubris, Gudrun, sometimes to Messina too. When Dormant finishes on Hubris, there'll be a lot more work there.
So, you know these routes well?
Yes, Chastener, I know them well.
I don't think we need to start interrogating Master Maxilla yet, Fishing.
It's a beautiful ship, Maxilla. Classic as old pattern, unless I'm mistaken. You are, of course, correct, Captain Betancourt. From the shipyards of Tancred, no less. Wait till you see the staterooms. I have quite the collection of beautiful artifacts. Even some portraits from the Sameta school.
I must tell Amos, our savant. I'm sure he will be fascinated.
I will happily give him a tour once we are underway. One cannot pass up the opportunity of cultivated conversation.
Indeed.
My entire crew is servitors, which makes them more reliable than pure flesh, but somewhat less loquacious.
Yeah.
Interesting. You don't trust humans?
Inquisitor! It is not a case of trust, simply one of dependability. The Immaterium does not forgive mistakes.
Yeah. That's true, but having a human crew, kind of, well, that's this, let's just say. They
The
adapt.
Essene left Hubris later that day. Executed the translation to the Empyrean effortlessly, and made best speed for Gudrun. Maxilla provided quarters for us all in his state apartments, but we spent most of our time on the cutter, working.
The carapace inside the ship.
By the 5th day, my sleep patterns had begun to return to normal. Cyclone stalked my dreams once more, leaving the after image of his grinning face each time I woke. At least I assumed it was his face.
Yeah.
Eisenhorn?
Feeling cold, Eisenhorn? You join these corpses.
Oh, great. Oh, no. Rigor's failures. There's no escape. And embrace it. see about that. Frames lasted for 10,000
We
years.
translated back into real space and entered the Gudrun system on the morning of the 8th day. Here, at the outreach of the system, we would pay our last respects to Loris Vibben. She had joined me in the first place to visit the stars, and that's where we would leave her.
Yeah.
Who was she?
A friend. A comrade.
Is this how she wanted to go?
I don't think she wanted to go at all. Bequin, there is something I have to tell you. I had been avoiding this conversation. She had no idea that she was an untouchable, a blank. Like all untouchables, her negative presence in the warp rendered her immune to psychic influence, which in turn made her a potent anti-psycho weapon. It also meant that she exuded an air of unpleasantness which rose to fear and revulsion in the psychically attuned. Her whole life had been shaped by this, and she had no idea. She did not take the news well. She knew now that her friendless, loveless existence was due to the fact that she was abnormal, and not surprisingly had little interest in the details of the job that I had in mind for her. In truth, I was relieved when Maxilla called me to the bridge.
Went her into a anti-psychic assassin, like, or fighter, I guess. Come on, everyone. Don't get stuck now. You're stuck. That's why I fix that. Much better.
Inquisitor?
Yep.
Is there a problem?
I have performed legal maneuvers and entered the trade lane approach. All relevant data is in order and my tariffs are paid. But I've just been informed that we are to be boarded and inspected.
This is unusual.
It's been 10 years since anyone even suggested such a thing of my ship. I told you there was a founding festival underway. You can see considerable portions of Battlefleet Scarers on station. I think the military is being over-careful of its interests here just now. An inspection launch is on its way. I feel it would facilitate matters if they were met by a ship's master and an Imperial Inquisitor.
I'll agree to be present for the sake of order, provided you can assure me you have nothing to hide.
Inquisitor Eisenhorn,
Save your indignation for the inspection, Maxilla. Your assurance is all I require. If I assist you only to find you have some dirty secret or illicit cargo, you will have a great deal more to worry about than the Imperial Navy.
Yeah.
I have nothing to hide. I fancied you when I'd become, if not friends, then decent acquaintances, at least this voyage. I have shown you hospitality, and freely given information into your confidence. I am hurt that you still suspect me.
Suspicion is my business, Maxilla. If I have wronged you, my apologies.
Nothing to hide.
Okay. That's all we need to know.
Tobias Maxilla?
I am Maxilla.
You have been notified that an inspection of your vessel is due. Furnish me with crew lists and cargo manifest. Your full cooperation is expected.
You haven't yet identified yourself.
We're naval security.
You could be anybody. I am Gregor Eisenhorn, Imperial Inquisitor. We will do this correctly, or not at all.
You're Eisenhorn?
Yep. Oh no. Not good. There's a setup. That's their Gregor. Well, Greg, get fight the hall. Problem, right?
You're trapped. Make it easy on yourself.
I think they could have an entire planet worth of guys down there. Again, they're probably not as they say they are.
Having escaped from the boarding party, I found myself underneath the airlock.
I wonder what would happen if we were to open it. I mean, they are wearing full suits, so I don't think they would be suffocated. I think the worst that could happen is them getting thrown out of space or them being chucked on our ship with no reinforcements. Either way, yeah, it's gonna suck to be them, especially if we get me a Thunderhammer. Give me a Thunderhammer, not yet. Ah, in the camera. Oh, right. That's the wrong one.
There were too many enemies to take on at once. I would have to employ stealth to get back to Maxilla.
Spread out. Don't let him escape.
Yeah, good look at that. Okay, turn this off. Hey, bam, bam, and bam. Perfect. All right. I wonder if that's anti-gravity.
The clamps had to be disabled.
Oh. I can't necessarily go that way. Can't necessarily go anywhere else. It's gonna suck if he sees me, because he's not looking. Oh, he's not looking this way. Alright, good.
Alpha 1, come in. What's going on?
Alpha 1 to command. All clear.
Hey, they're range advantage, and we don't.
Eisenhorn. There's nowhere to run.
Oh, good jump. We got to disable this too. Can we hack it from here? Yes, we can. Turn on the fans. Okay, jump back down then. Or jump over there. How's our... Here, we're gonna take all these guys out. Don't have another better way. Yeah, don't have a better way. Let's do this. Can you do a pattern? This guy's all by himself. Not to that guy. He gets there. Oh, do got a second? Hey, assassinate! Oh. We all gotta do a range. We cannot do it. Okay, so it's not one of those assassinations where you gotta be close to the guy. It's assassination where you gotta be in the right spot. Okay, my guy who's around, assassinate! Oh, right, it's one beyond the... One beyond that. Alright, that makes sense. You know, we're gonna go after this guy. Okay, assassinate! If one guy sees me, doesn't actually, it would matter, wouldn't it? Gregor? Okay, oh no. Okay, once he turns around, we'll wait here, where this guy was standing, and then move on. Then we'll turn around. We just gotta catch up. Come on! Assassinated! There we go. Okay. Get the crate. Remember, ships in 40K are usually around 300 to 500 meters. The biggest, the Nimitz class supercarrier, the U.S. Navy has currently, is the biggest carrier there is. That's 300 something meters. Ships in Star Trek, the biggest ones in the Next Generation, 500 meters. Ships in Halo, usually their medium ship is 500 meters. Ships in Star Wars, like 700, 800, 900, 1,000 meters. Ships in Warhammer could be anything. Anything from Star Trek size ships to Star Wars size ships. So basically, some ships in Warhammer 40K are as big as Star Destroyers, and maybe as big as the Executor. Oh, he jumped down right here. Ooh, we done that. How do you turn off this thing? Or do we just wait? Or did we just have the? Or was this just great? No, it's over here. All right. So yeah, they're pretty big ships. I mean, of course, the biggest ships, the ones that are more than 800 meters long, are, you know, are rarer and they're battleships. They are the Imperium's dreadnoughts. So these ships are probably smaller, probably around 300 meters. I mean, I have to look up gunship and whatever this ship was. And my Hidden Daddy Sci-Fi ship chart, which you can get from DeviantArt, which I might link in the description too, but you can always just look up Sci-Fi ship chart and you'll probably find it. It's the one with, it's the black background with a bunch of different ships from a bunch of different sci-fi universes from both yes, American and also European and Japanese. Basically, any sci-fi universe you can think of, they probably are represented. Even smaller ones like Independence Day has its UFO on that chart as well. By the way, okay, let's go. Actually, we don't need to go that. Never mind. We gotta hurry because the timer went off.